Liftoff, episode 20, baby. We are
The
here.
big 2-0.
2-0.
One more episode, and we drinking on the pod.
You heard? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, I drink every pod. I got to deal with these guys. I gotta be drunk.
Man, play my intro, please.
Nah.
Just
intro.
play it. Nah. Play music.
Nah.
Play music. Play it.
He did you dirty.
I got no controls. He has the ones and twos. Well, I guess we're gonna stare at me.
Oh man, we are here as always, and I'm joined by my brothers. I am HB the Realtor. That is Henny staring in the camera.
Oh wait! I found it. Hold on, y'all.
He found his page. Coach Chris right there. Talk to the people while Henny do his foolishness.
Always excited to have you guys tune in. Eyes on Podium Podcast. Coming at you again, episode 20.
Yeah, no, it's not your speakers, people. It's just Chris's mic. He keep going in and out.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Showtime Tone. What's up, baby?
What's up, guys? Happy to be here again. Another night. Let's do it.
All right. Yo, Chris, you good over there, baby?
Always good, man.
All right, because you want some chicken gun. Yeah, you.
Where's your subtitles?
For real. What?
No. He said play the intro. Play the intro.
Catch me out in traffic, keep it Kyrie when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. No one should be talking, yeah, eyes on podium. Open at the corner for the three, nobody knows. Catch me out in traffic, keep it Kyrie when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. No one should be talking, yeah, eyes on podium. Open at the corner for the three, nobody knows. Catch me out in traffic.
Yes, sir. Listen, we had a great game. When I say we, you know who I mean. I'm talking about the one and only orange or blue, Jalen Brunson. We got Michael Jordan at the point guard. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
They was talking. They was saying it was overpaid. They said he was overpaid.
Brunson like that.
You said what?
Don't disrespect Jalen Brunson like that.
Don't disrespect Jalen Michael Jordan Brunson. Listen, they say he was overpaid. $100 million. Dallas wasn't trying to pay him. They say collusion. I say it's worth it. Take 3 number 2 picks. I don't care.
Oh, I care. Chill out.
If Jalen gonna give me this kind of production, if he gonna set the table like this, can the Knicks shock the world? Yes, we can. Got me feeling like a 50 game. It got me feeling like 50 diamonds in that W column. You know what I'm saying?
Those three
might be
first
going
round
for a
picks
50 piece.
Are Mitchell Robinson.
You said what?
Those 3 first round picks are Mitchell Robinson.
No, not first round. I said second round. I said take those second round picks.
Those second round picks are Mitchell Robinson, who we found in the second round.
That's true.
McBride, who we found in the second round.
You're right. Jericho Sims.
Who we found in the second round. So chill out. All right.
You're right. Shouts out to Leon Rose drafting. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the draft. Young fellas looking
said, Tony?
good.
What's his name, Tony? Go ahead, say it.
Leon the GOAT Rose.
Leon the GOAT, bro.
I think that was his name.
You think
it was a Don. It was
Leon the Don.
Leon the Don. My opinion's changed about him a little bit. But yeah, he's still the Don.
What y'all think about this game? What you think about this game, Chris?
I mean, it was honestly impressive to me, I know it's just a preseason game,
Cut it
but
out. So what?
again, I feel like the Knicks needed a point guard, and you saw how much of a difference it made having someone out there to run the show, Jalen Brunson. You had Mitchell Robinson out there. He got 3 blocks. I already told y'all I could see him being a contender for Defensive Player of the Year. I'm telling you, he locks in, buys in, and stays disciplined.
Right.
The Knicks, as a unit, buying on defense, which they have if not the best defensive coach in the NBA.
Right.
Knicks will be shocking the world this year.
The Knicks gonna shock the world.
For sure. They got these young pieces. If they adds to their depth, they produce, they get the minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks might just be a little scary this year.
Might be a little scary.
They're gonna be a team that people probably might not want to see.
You might not want to see.
Might not want to see them.
You might not want to see.
I'm telling you, they buy in. They have all the personnel to be an amazing defensive team. Like they were good on defense.
Miles McBride has 6 steals. 6 in 20-something minutes.
I'm telling you, it's going to be the defense that's going to do it for the Knicks. It's going to be defense.
It's going to be the defense. What stood out to you, Tom? What stood out to you?
I want to set the table really quick, right?
Oh, here we go.
So
Here we go. Go
I
ahead. Set
just
the
wanna-
table.
wanna
Set the
make it
table,
clear,
Tom.
'cause I
Set the
don't-
table.
Go ahead.
I don't want to lie to the people, right? So when we say shock the world, what do we mean?
Bro.
They
Listen.
don't even have the Knicks making
Here's
Whatever
why.
they think it
Here's why I
means.
say that, right?
Whatever they think it
Here's
means.
why I say that. Shock the world is a play-in team. Like, is that the standard we're going for? Shock the world. We win 40 games this year versus 37. Jalen Brunson gives us 3 more. Listen, the Knicks look good. Not super impressed. It's a preseason game. McBride, like we had discussed, was playing against a lot of bench players in that second unit with the Detroit
Like
Pistons.
Tyler Hero.
Yeah, like Tyler Hero. Preseason game. I want to see this continue. We don't want to overreact on these things. So,
Oh my gosh,
cool.
Tyler Hero
But
catching
I just
strays.
want to make
Listen.
sure.
Go ahead.
I just want to make sure that people know what we mean when we say shock the world.
That's what you mean.
Shock
That's what
the
you
world
mean.
is win 40 games.
50.
That's cool.
All right.
50?
50 is shocking the world, right?
I mean, some people may say 40. That's only 3 more games.
No one's saying that. No one's saying that. That's expectations. We expect to be a 500 team. All right? I expect it.
All right.
You don't. I expect it. I don't know what your expectations are, but after watching this game,
I already told you. I don't think they win 40 games, which is why I said 40. If they win 40 games, they're shocking me.
There you go. So we shocking the world. What you gonna say, Hetty?
Let me just take a sip of water.
Oh, because you thirsty?
I agree with Tony.
Yo,
Look, as an avid Knicks fan, I've been doing this for years, man. It is what it is until they do it, man. Until they do it, you know what I mean? I have no expectations. I have no high expectations. I have no low expectations. I'm just.
That sounds like reverse psychology. That's what you tell yourself, so your feelings don't get hurt.
I've been doing this for years.
I hear the pain.
I've been doing this for years. There's years I've been saying, yeah, we're gonna make the playoffs. We don't even make the lottery. Like we don't even get a good pick. So it's like me believing in this shock the world thing is
cool, man. Listen,
it's a myth.
It's a myth to you. That's what they said. That's what I remember. I remember Julius Randle in like December of that season that he went crazy. He was like, the Knicks, I got a hot take. They was like, what? He was like, Knicks were gonna make the playoffs. And we not only made the playoffs, but we had coach of the year and we was the 4th seed.
True.
I'm just
That's true.
saying. I love what
That
I
did
see
happen.
from
And who was on that roster?
a bunch of bums, but it wasn't a historic defense.
Yeah,
It was historically great. That
Yeah,
defense.
everybody could play defense.
Yeah, that was historically great. But I mean, I just want to let's tap on to this improvement of the young fellas. Like,
Mm-hmm. They ain't improved. They just got to play.
That's what it looked like.
Ain't no improvement. They just got to play. That's all.
Quickly running the game.
Yep.
And earlier in the press conference with Tom Thibodeau, he called Quickly a great defender. Y'all gonna see it this year. I'm telling you. That boy Quickly.
Look, these are two takeaways I have from the game. One, the best free agent was signed by the Knicks, and he did an outstanding job. And two, the best defensive player is not even going to play. Who are you going to play over?
Who, Miles McBride?
Miles McBride. Who's he going to play over? What a waste! What a waste! This is it. This is his highlight. This is his highlight tape. This is what he's going to show when he's in the G League and he's sitting next to he on the bench because he just had 30 and they up by 30. Look,
yo, he was averaging.
This is what 30. I could do. If they just give me a chance, this is what I could do. I could do it. This is all he going to show. That's it.
He was they averaged 30. I mean, he averaged 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no space for him on the team.
I mean, and
it sucks.
It does. He's the 14th. He's the 13th man. That's cool.
In a tight rotation.
That's cool.
Right.
We don't. That's fine.
Guard dominant. It's a guard dominant rotation.
But in the 82 game stretch, in the 82 game season, you need everybody. Right.
I agree.
There's a reason why Grimes got into the game last season too. It's because people went down.
Yeah, injuries. Yeah.
Cam Reddish went down in this game in the first half. He was looking good, and Cam is gone in that second half. First half he looked good. I feel like he can possibly make the rotation. Like, but we got to see more. I know it hurt. I know it hurt that he went down like that.
Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was tough. It's tough because I mean it's a sprained ankle. Reports came out and said, it wasn't swollen that much. Showed out. That's a good sight to see.
Yeah.
He probably sit out Friday game.
He was supposed to finish this game with McBride. They were supposed to show us what they were going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It sucks he got injured.
And Tom Thibodeau praised the backcourt of Quickly and Quick and Deuce. Like, I like how that looked. Like, don't tell Tom Thibodeau don't
and look, because only because Rose played 6 minutes.
6 minutes, right?
I like the improvement Quickly though. I see the improvement.
And Quickly,
I could definitely see it.
Well, he got stronger.
He got stronger. He's probably get to the rim. Finish better.
Yeah.
That's big for him.
Yeah.
Take more quality shots around the rim instead of trying to take threes all game.
The stretch 5 is the guy. Hartenstein. Tony said he gonna start over
the starter.
That's exactly where I was going.
Look at him, Tone. Look at him, Tone. Right here for you. Right there for you.
Listen, didn't he look good? He looked amazing. I liked what I saw from him. My biggest things from that game was Hartenstein, and it was great to see the offense not run through Julius Randle.
Oh man,
those two things.
Oh, a little stat for you. 0 turnovers from Julius.
0 turnovers.
Go ahead, Tony.
That's amazing. But yeah, seeing the offense not run through Julius Randle and seeing Hartenstein play the way that I know he can play. I mean, I looked at his numbers versus Mitchell's.
Oh boy,
he had a better game, but it's preseason.
Ow!
It's preseason, so we won't.
What do you mean he had a better game?
Go look at the numbers.
You mean Mitchell had like
Mitchell had
3 blocks?
He had 4 rebounds.
Yeah, we were scoring a lot.
Okay.
And he was in foul trouble.
Okay.
Hartenstein also played 10 more minutes.
That's true.
He did.
That's because I
He
started
had 2
center.
threes.
He hit 2 threes. He hit 2 threes back to back. Literally back to back.
Right.
So
Look, I love a big who could spread the floor. That's something that.
Oh, that brings another aspect to the Knicks offense, though. That's great.
Yeah.
They have
It
that
does.
depth at that position. That's going to be big for them too. Because who was backing up Mitchell Robinson before?
Nerlens.
No,
No, Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson.
This is definitely an upgrade.
Yeah.
Taj Gibson shoot threes though.
Taj Gibson was backing him up.
Taj Gibson shoot threes. Don't sleep.
All right, man. Let's talk about the rest of the
Definitely
NBA,
shoot
man.
Threes.
There's a player that somebody on here calls a bust that
Ooh.
I feel like was really balling out. I know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
Let's talk about it.
I want to know.
The boy.
Who? Julius? I did say he was a bust. Nobody believed me. Nobody believed me.
You know exactly.
Wait, Julius is a bust?
Oh yeah, I've been said that a long time ago. Wanted to trade him. Wanted to trade him at the height of their. Everybody called me crazy. Said he's not going to get any better. And what happened?
Okay.
I was right.
And he was on that trade Julius high. As soon as he had that season, he said, "Get rid of him."
There you go.
Everybody was like, "What? You crazy? You see? You crazy?" Like, no.
You go right there.
Like, this is as good as you can get.
That's the man right there. The man, the myth, the legend, Zion Williamson. He played the first time in like a gazillion years.
2 years.
A gazillion. I couldn't believe it.
It was like
How you felt he looked? How he look, Chris? How he look?
Like that.
Oh, he looked pretty good. I mean, he also said at the end, he said he just showed a little bit. He said, "I can't show too much."
Oh boy.
And I believe it. I'm just saying that his size, the way he moves, the way he gets around defenders, Zion is just going to continue to be special. Granted, he stays healthy because that's the number one concern. Like that's the number one aspect.
That he stay healthy.
That he stays healthy. Obviously because his size and the way he moves, and he depends a lot on his athleticism.
Right.
A lot of people don't really believe in him because they feel like he's not going to last because of the injuries, how much he weighs. They feel like that's going to affect, his career. So I say healthy Zion is going to be.
Zion looked undeniable, if you ask me.
Yeah,
he looked amazing.
Catching the ball on the baseline, facing up, going right around defenders, dunking the ball
right there. I mean, he's
a little bit.
His athleticism, being that he's undersized too, and he's so fast, there's no forward that can stay in front of him.
He's fast. He's unbelievably strong. So
look at that right there.
And he also is also for him is that second leap. He gets off the floor, get back, and he'll get back up so fast to go get a rebound, get a putback. Superstar. He's gonna.
I don't think Zion's an 82 game a year player. I don't either.
I don't
think he can play 40 minutes a game. If I'm the coach, I'm not playing him 40 minutes a game because, you're saying, all of those
regular
things
season
that he does so well is not. It's not gonna allow you to have a long season.
Right.
He plays with so much force. He relies heavy on athleticism. He's not playing against bums. Like everyone in the NBA is good. You know what I mean? And he's playing in a position where they're a little more physical. So, again, preseason game, I think he played great, but I definitely want to see his durability through the remainder of the season and see what we got.
I mean,
I'll be interested to see if he plays the next preseason game.
totally agree. I totally agree with you. My thing with him was never the skill. I know he has skill. I definitely know he has skill. But it's just being 6'6", having to jump a little bit higher than everyone else to be effective, to use his body more than anyone else, because that's all he can do for now until he develops a skill without having to use his body.
I mean, he's a playmaker.
Yeah,
is it that he has to jump higher than everybody else, or he just jumps higher?
He just does. Like he just does. He just gets up there.
Yeah, like that's just what he just jumps higher than everybody.
I understand that, but he's battling big bodies.
Who cares?
You know?
He's a big body. He's fine, bro. Like you I mean,
it's going to take a toll on you.
Nah,
than anything else.
it may
7-footers don't have to jump as high.
He's not a 7-footer though. He's 6'6".
Exactly.
You also have to realize. You also have to realize there's so much development that has to go on in his game. Like he has years to come where he could develop different skill sets on offense that he doesn't have to rely so much on athleticism.
If you don't get injured first.
I get it.
But I don't feel like he plays. I don't feel like he plays such an injury-prone game though.
He plays with his body.
Yeah,
he's a physical player, but I don't feel like he plays an injury-prone game in the sense like, you know how like John Morant plays more with reckless abandon than I would say is Zion Wilson. I just feel like he's just bigger than everybody. He's stronger and faster, and he looked like a man amongst boys.
He's an athletic.
Does Anthony Davis play an injury-prone game?
Nah. He's just a feather.
But it happens.
So I mean,
but I mean, then we can say that about anybody then.
No,
but I'm saying it could happen more. It can happen more to him because he's heavier. He has to.
It's like every time Anthony Davis jumps off the floor, I get scared. I don't feel like that was Zion.
Yeah.
Right.
Zion doesn't look like a feather out there.
All right.
Nah, Zion just looks like someone. And again, he plays against the most physical positions on the court. So, you know, God forbid, all it takes is for you to come down off a rebound or a second jump on somebody's ankle. And again, that's what anybody, right?
Right.
But
so that's why
he can't play a game on a sprained ankle.
Why would you want anybody to do that?
LeBron could probably play a game on a sprained ankle because there's
exactly
other parts
like
of the
that,
game
like
he can impact.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Steph Curry, he could probably play that game. Zion,
playing
with jumping ability,
broke hands.
It's not happening.
But he looked great that game, and I see him being a dark horse for MVP.
That's tough.
Okay.
Depending on how well the Pelicans do, yeah. I
see him being a dark horse for MVP. I do.
The Pelicans are going to be good.
They give him MVP. Oh my God, I'm not going to ever hear the end of it.
Yep. Not. Another game that was super fun was the Portland game. Fire to see my man Dame back.
Hometown hero.
Dame Dollar. How you feel about your boy, Chris?
I mean, like it's gonna be nothing short.
Chris, this mic thing, this your volume is.
Yeah, it's atrocious. You going in and out.
Oh,
change the button on the bottom. See if it's.
You made me change my settings.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Sound better now.
Okay. Yeah. So I feel like Dame is gonna live up to nothing short, but my high expectations. He's gonna be back. He's gonna be Dame Dollars. He's gonna average about 27, 28 a game. Logo Lillard. He's back. He's back. Ready to lead Portland right back to the playoffs where he's been every single year.
Yeah.
So what?
You can bucket.
Absolutely. But I am excited. I'm definitely excited to see Dame back. You know, I felt bad last year. He was going through, you know, the injuries. You know, struggled a little bit in the beginning of the season with dealing with the injury. So it's good to see he got his body right and he's back. I love the addition of Jeremy Grant. Horse on defense. He could score the ball. He's athletic. You know, they needed that other wing to bring some more energy over to Portland. So I'm excited. I'm just worried about their depth a little bit. But we'll see how that plays out over there.
What would your takeaways, Tony?
No, I think that's fair. It's just important to remember that they were playing the Utah Jazz, right? So
What does that mean?
I don't think we really expected much from them. But again,
Guys, a hater
right?
today, bro. What did you drink?
Listen, Portland looked good. A few concerns, just from looking at the totality of their team, just defense, like being one. Like Dame is going to need to be a primary defender this year, right? Because Anthony Simons isn't one. Grant is the best defender on their team currently, right? So at the guard position, they don't really have any elite defenders.
They got Josh Hart, baby. Josh Hart starts.
But Josh Hart's playing a small forward.
Yeah, but he'll guard the wing, whoever the best wing is. Or the best guard.
Most of the NBA.
Right, but most teams now have 2 elite guards. Most of them. Most of the good teams. So
yeah, you think Dame will get cooked?
I mean, do you think
No, you don't. Guard? You don't believe that. You don't believe Dame's gonna get cooked.
Okay.
He's not getting cooked.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough because Dame is gonna have to play defense. It's gonna be a priority for him to play defense, and you're still gonna expect Dame to be that guy who can give you 28 solo, because nobody else on his team is really gonna be that contributor, I don't think. So we'll see what happens. I can see Dame getting tired by All-Star break, and then you see the Portland Trail Blazers tanking for a lottery pick.
Yeah, I disagree. I think actually I don't disagree. Their team looks terrible. Their roster is awful. But they got Dame. And that's all that matters to me.
That's all that matters.
That's really all that matters. So that's
all that matters.
That's based off of history and what has been done. I just can't bet against Dame not making the playoffs. But to start Dame, Ant-Man,
he's not
Josh Hart. Oh wait, actually, Billups was saying Nazir Little will start actually. That makes more sense.
They need a more bigger body.
So it'll be Dame, Anthony Simons,
Nazir Little,
Jeremy Grant,
Nurk, and Nurk. Yeah, I'm not mad at that, but they have to play.
Then that goes back to my point. Then that's where I worry about the depth. It's like go after that.
I have no idea.
I'm not too high on Dame, but statistically, I think he will make the playoffs. He can will his team to the playoffs, but as far as he goes, probably a first round exit.
Oh, he's out of here first round.
Especially with this team, and it sucks that I felt like he was just he's stuck here because he wants to prove a point,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, I'm gonna stay where they drafted me, and for some players to do that and a team to treat you like this, to give you a team like this, it sucks.
I mean, they gave him an extension, bro, and the man's the highest paid player in the league.
Yeah, I understand that, but he doesn't have the
or
highest,
ever. I think he's the highest paid player
team
ever, though, right?
He doesn't have the highest paid team.
Yeah, he is highest paid ever.
Highest player ever, yeah.
Highest paid ever.
Yeah, highest paid ever. Yeah.
But
Portland,
but he's not competing for anything. He's just,
Bradley?
He's just playing rec ball for money.
Bradley Bill was on.
Same with Bradley Bill.
Bradley Bill was on JJ Redick podcast. He asked him like, "Yo, like, are you just taking the money?"
Says he didn't do it for the money.
Like, stop trying to insult my intelligence, bro. You did it for the money, and it's okay, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
wouldn't tell you to
okay.
give up 250 million either, or 50 million over five.
Right.
250 million over 5 years.
Look,
I wouldn't tell you to do that because I wouldn't do it.
the
But don't
NBA
insult my
allows
intelligence.
the NBA gives you these contracts and it allows you to change your whole family's lives, and I'm okay with that. But it's like work. Some people take this serious. Some people just go to work. Bradley Bill just go to work.
You just go to work, and I'm cool with that.
Dame
I'm
just
okay
go
with
to
that.
work.
Nah, Dame don't just go to work.
He go to work.
Nah, this is I
He
don't
go to
nah.
work.
Nah, Dame
There's no
doesn't
way
go to
you're
work.
happy with this roster that they assembled for you.
Nah, he just going to work this year.
Oh yeah, this year,
He
I
going
don't
to work
know.
this year.
I think
no
I think
promotions.
yeah, Dave is definitely
Nothing.
just going to work this year.
Yeah, he's just gonna work this year.
Yeah.
Clock
may be
in,
right
clock
about that.
out. Clock in,
It's-
clock
it's-
out.
I feel like it's so hard to have any kind of high expectations for a team.
Yeah.
You look at this roster, how can you have it?
And their
Can't
rookie
even-
look awful. I'm sorry. They should have traded for Randall. Because their rookie look awful. I'm sorry.
Please.
Shaden Sharp, terrible. He looks terrible. I mean, just preseason. Don't get it twisted. It's just preseason. It's his first preseason games, first game
After
in the
he
NBA.
just got a block. As soon as you said that.
Don't matter. He looked terrible to me.
Still early. Still early.
Yeah, it's early. It's all early.
Yeah.
Everything's
We
early.
just, you know what I mean? We just
you know?
just recapping these games. It's definitely early. Another game that was cool. It was cool to see Donovan Mitchell played against James Harden and Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I think Cavs have a good chance.
Absolutely.
Like when I say good chance, I mean like not they beat that team, but like do you have them going
Like
to the
I feel like they have a
finals?
legitimate shot
Mhm.
To come out
at
of the
being
East.
one of those shockers. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Going
Not a
to
shocker. Not a shock. Like if 76ers Nets make it, okay, they supposed to. I'm saying, do you have Cavs being a supposed to team? Like, can you see them being a supposed to team?
it's hard. It's hard saying they should be a supposed to team because they don't have a top 10 player in the NBA. So I feel like most of the teams that we say are a supposed to team have a top 10 player in the NBA.
They got 2 top 30s, maybe.
Yeah.
Darius Garland is top 30.
But okay, so let's go. If you go through the teams who you think are gonna be there, team has a top 10 player.
All right, I got Brooklyn, top
AD.
10 player.
Sixers.
Boston, top 10
Top
player.
10?
I got the Heat, Jimmy Butler, top 10. Who else is there?
In what league is Jimmy Butler a top 10 player? A top 10 overall player?
Jimmy Butler?
Yeah.
You don't think Jimmy Butler's a top 10 player?
Overall player? No.
You don't
I
think
can
Jimmy
name
Butler is a
I can name 10
superstar in this
players
league?
easy. I didn't say superstar. Don't change the question. Top 10.
I mean, it's more than 10 superstars in this league?
Yeah.
You guys see how he's trying to change the question, right? I said top 10.
He's top 10
saying-
player.
I'm not saying superstar. He's not a top 10
Jimmy
player.
Butler is a top 10 player.
In the NBA, he's not a
In
top
the
10
NBA.
player. Not a top 10 player.
Jimmy Butler's not a top 10 player?
You're being silly.
I'm being silly? Am I being silly? Chris, I'm being silly?
You're being
I don't
silly.
know. I don't know if he makes the top 10.
Any help? No?
I like Jimmy Butler. I really do, but I don't know. Especially with
I agree
Kawhi.
too.
I think Kawhi.
So maybe we should rephrase it. They don't have not that they don't have a top 10 player. They don't have a superstar, a legitimate superstar. Because I'm not considering Donovan Mitchell a superstar.
Okay.
All right, you don't consider
I wouldn't
Donovan
even
Mitchell a
rephrase it.
superstar. Who's better, him or Garland?
None. They do different things at a good level.
And I feel like Garland's efficiency rating will probably be higher because he also gets his teammates involved.
Yeah. and I
Offensive
think
end.
Donovan Mitchell's gonna look a little bit better with a better point guard. No disrespect to Mike Conley.
Yeah, I agree. That can help his game a lot. But I don't think he's a superstar.
Yeah. And the offense. I don't think is going to be focused on Donovan Mitchell at nights. At some nights, I think it might be Garland. Some nights.
I mean, of course, because he's a star.
Garland's was a
All-star.
All-star replacement, right?
Yeah.
Replacement?
Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you replace?
In Cleveland. Right?
Either KD, I think.
Jared Allen was, or was it Jared? Jared Allen was a replacement too.
Jared Allen's an all-star too. They got 3 all-stars on their team and they starting lineup.
No, they were replacements. I just wanted to highlight that.
It don't matter. They got 3 all-stars in their starting lineup. And one of their the one that's not one of the players on their starting lineup that's not an all-star may be the best player.
Cool.
Evan Mobley.
Oh, Evan Mobley.
He may be the best player, and he's not. He wasn't an all-star last year.
Was he?
That's crazy. I feel like it's disrespectful not to put the Cavs up there. It's just marketing at this point.
So they're supposed to be there.
I think so.
Yeah, that's my argument. I want to know if they're supposed to be there or what.
Yes.
I mean, if you look at any team, that has 3 all-stars, yeah, you would say they're supposed to be there. So
they have 3 all-stars, and
I'm mad at it.
One of their players on their lineup may be the best player on their team.
Is Mobley okay? Let's paint that.
He's a generational player.
Let's paint that picture a little bit better. So he's saying that he may be the best player on his team, right? Mobley probably isn't a top 20 player in the NBA. Okay, let's start there. Second, 2 of the players that he's saying are all-stars were replacements. Meaning
it doesn't matter,
someone
bro.
had to have COVID or some.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just painting the picture.
But it doesn't matter if you're a replacement. A lot of people go to the All-Star game as replacements. Even Michael Jordan went as a replacement his last season.
Tough, not LeBron.
I'm like, it being a replacement don't matter. You were picked by the coach, so that's actually that you're picked by the coaches. So that's actually more of an accolade that you were handpicked by the coaches of the NBA that coach against you, that they think that you're an all-star.
You are correct. Now let me finish painting the picture for those who may not know. They were all-star replacements for the city that they play. They play in Cleveland. The all-star replacements was Cleveland Cavaliers. There's a few point guards who may have been all-stars over Garland. The East is there's a bunch of young point guards. Ball.
They weren't winning.
No,
Cavs are winning.
LaMelo Ball's not better than
Garland? No. He was not leading a winning team in the East. Darius Garland was.
What is all-stars based off of? Winning?
Both.
Or how good the player is and popularity?
You asked me who's better, and I'm telling you why.
It's not an MVP award.
You asked me who's better, and I'm telling you Darius Garland because he was leading a winning team. That's part of the reason why I think that Darius Garland is better than Ball.
Yeah, the only ones that could make the team losing is that part is a popularity contest. Like the superstars.
Yeah, the All-Star game's a popularity contest.
No, but I feel like the bench.
Not the bench.
The bench is chosen by. I think the bench is harder to make.
Because I
feel like they go off of winning. I feel like for the bench. Like if you're not winning, I feel like you're not gonna be on the bench.
Was Bradley Beal all-star this year?
No.
Bradley Beal was hurt.
He was hurt though, but he wouldn't have been an all-star anyway.
Might have.
No, as the 11th team, the 12th team. What are you talking about?
DeJounte Murray was a replacement too, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yep.
Yeah, that means nothing.
Yep.
But the Cavs.
No, it just means he was.
But the Cavs.
That's all.
Evan Mobley is a generational player. Generational.
I need to see.
You need more footage on Evan Mobley?
I need to see more.
You just need to
is.
watch.
I don't
really
like
good.
to. I don't like
You
to
just
throw
need to
away.
watch
I don't
the
like to throw
game.
around that.
Evan Mobley is really good.
I need.
Yeah,
he's
Evan
really good.
Mobley. Evan Mobley is so good. He's so good. he's. I mean, he should have been rookie of the year.
Nah.
What do you
Scotty Barnes
What do you
is
like
that
about
dude.
him?
He's on.
Or
He's.
not. What do you like about him? Who's his NBA comparison?
They say Kevin
Anthony
Durant,
Davis.
Kevin Garnett,
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis, or Tim Duncan.
Based off
I
his
go-
rookie season?
I go off AD.
Yeah,
Before he became an NBA, that was his comparisons.
he's amazing.
No, I was just asking based off of what you guys
He's
seen.
he's
last year.
completely
Like
amazing.
that comparison was spot on.
Yeah,
Like, he
he's
does it all.
complete. He's
Does it all.
literally you. They have 3 All-Stars. I don't think y'all grasp what I'm saying. 3 All-Stars, and those 3 All-Stars may not be the best player on their team. They're if people don't have them being a top in
That
the
is a
East,
little scary. That's
a
little
crazy. If you don't have them being top in the East, then I don't know.
I have them
to
top
be.
being in the East, but I want to know. I want to know if like, is this going to be a surprise? Like, will you be surprised that they're there, or you?
Nah,
expect
I don't.
it?
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not surprised.
because they have a really good roster,
And they have
it's
a great
not-
coach.
It's gonna be surprising.
Yeah, I like a great coach.
They got a great coach.
Yeah, I don't see any surprise there, especially with those 2 twin towers back there.
Yeah. Let's touch on Tony's number 1 team in the East real quick. Joel Embiid and James Harden. James Harden said he felt like he back to his MVP form. Joel Embiid was robbed for MVP last season.
So you think you're gonna be robbed again?
I don't know. I mean, they could be the number 1 team in the East.
Easily.
Here's the thing.
But-
I mean,
Go ahead.
Maxey might be one of their best players on the team.
Yeah, he's coming off the bench,
Maxey-
right? Oh no, he's starting.
Would you say
He's
Maxey's
starting.
better than Evan Mobley?
Maxey.
Would you say
I
he's
don't
better than
know.
Mobley? Okay.
They're not even the same stratosphere.
No,
What are you
no,
saying?
no, you should.
No, stop. No.
Maxey is based off of what I've seen and what he's shown in the NBA already. He's that guy. He's playing
Boy,
with James
stop.
Harden
Stop.
and pretty much has the light to do whatever he wants. He looks amazing. I don't think there's a lot of guards who could stay in front of him. You
Who,
got
James
Soul,
Harden?
He did the Donovan Mitchell in. No, I didn't even get to James Harden yet.
Who
I'm
you still talking
Maxey.
about? Tyrese Maxey?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
talking about Maxey. Maxey went crazy the other night, and he's been like that since James Harden joined the team. He's been playing very, very, very well.
Been like that
Very
before
good.
that.
James
He's been like that the whole
Yeah,
season.
Maxey's a microwave. Definitely.
Yeah, he's been
like-
he's been good the whole season last year, and he was actually consistent. Strangely
torch.
consistent.
Yeah, he was more consistent than Microwave, I would say.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
consistent.
yeah.
Great rotational.
Right, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see this
But-
this full season with James Harden and Joel Embiid though. Full training camp. They got some footage leak with his name Doc Rivers talking to James like, yo, we could be unbeatable if if y'all get this right.
They have a huge chip on their shoulder. They're gonna be hungry next year.
They're gonna be what?
Philly has a lot to prove. James Harden wants
Yeah.
to prove that he's gonna be
Right.
back at that level. He's
Yeah.
saying it. He's
Mhm.
coming to prove it.
Mhm.
Embiid, snub for MVP.
Mhm.
He's coming back with something to prove. So Philly,
Nope.
I do not agree. Like I could see Philly being one. Like I it's not like I don't see it
Mhm.
You can see Philly doing
Yeah,
what?
I mean, on paper,
being number one. I can
Oh, yeah.
see it. They
Yeah.
weren't my choice, but if they're there, it's no shock at all.
Right.
The only thing
on
is,
paper they got it. Their team looks crazy on paper.
the only
Yeah.
thing is, like, hopefully they don't go back into their old ways. Harden disappearing in the playoffs and Joel Embiid getting injured. That's the only thing that's really, like, in my
I mean,
opinion,
but he
holding
plays
them
through
back.
these things too.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's not.
Smart
Joel
players
Embiid-
know
Joel-
what your injury is, and they'll play you on it. They're like, "Oh, we got to guard him this way because his foot hurt." And he
Yeah, I think
comes
that's
off
what
this
happened
way.
to him last season.
Oh, we got to make him dribble with this hand because he can't use.
Yeah,
his
he had
other.
like a hand injury, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure players knew that, so they knew how to play him. He didn't have a bad game. I don't think he had a bad game, but he
didn't dominate how he was supposed. He didn't dominate how he was supposed to.
Exactly. He had a regular center game.
Yeah.
It's crazy how
He's
good
not-
Joel Embiid is.
I don't
It's not
see
what?
him playing through that this year. Though. They got
Joel Embiid
they
is
got,
crazy how good he is.
Harrell.
Yeah, they got a lot of depth.
Yeah, they do.
They got Montrez, and this team just is crazy. I was watching Milton, Thibault, and Montrez, and I'm like, this just doesn't make sense. This is your bench.
I still can't believe they let them get Melton. I don't even understand that.
That's nasty.
Like these are all like starters on other teams.
Right.
Milton, Thibault, great defenders. Then you got Montrez, who's going to give you the energy. PJ Tucker didn't even play.
We didn't even talk about
Harris
PJ
is their
Tucker.
fourth best player.
Everybody needs a PJ
Like-
Tucker on their team.
Yeah.
Everybody, you need that. I love those players.
Yeah.
You need that on your team. It's like
They look amazing.
half the league have those players.
Those are players. Those are essential players. Like those guys that are gonna go out there, do the dirty work,
Dogs.
guard anyone. Guard
don't
anyone.
care.
Give them a
Don't
rough
care.
night. Make it tough. Those are the players that everyone needs.
This is the best team that Doc Rivers has ever coached.
Think so? Better than Boston?
I think the Clippers.
I think so.
Forgot about
Best team.
Boston.
I think the Clippers was his best.
I don't think the Clippers. I don't think the Clippers is better than this team. Who on the
Yeah,
Clippers at that time was better than
DeAndre-
Joel Embiid?
I could argue Blake Griffin.
No, you can't. And you're not in frame. Come in frame.
I could argue Blake Griffin.
You can't argue that.
He was in the running for
You
MVP.
can't.
He was in the running for MVP, but he didn't get snubbed. He never got snubbed. He wasn't the best player on his team.
That's- He was.
He was.
He wasn't better than CP.
I don't think he was ever better than CP.
Yeah,
Especially
I
not
don't think
then.
he was ever better than Chris Paul.
Especially not then. I mean, I got Chris Paul as probably the greatest point guard of all time. So that's just what I
Yeah,
think about
yeah,
it.
for sure. Blake Griffin. Chris Paul was the best player on that team.
My opinion.
Blake Griffin
Blake
was
Griffin was
good
able to
because of
succeed
Chris Paul.
because of Chris Paul. Yeah, right.
Chris Paul,
Exactly.
yeah.
Right.
He was a
Agreed.
lot of his success was predicated on Chris
CP.
Paul's play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Right.
for sure.
Embiid don't need Harden. So we could just start there.
That's true.
Embiid
Well,
will
I mean,
be
Embiid-
MVP with or without James Harden.
That's true.
I agree. But
true.
we have never got to see. My thing with that team was, I think Blake. It was a time where Blake needed the ball in his hands, and CP3 also needed the ball in his hands as well, and they couldn't do it because they had to pick between those two.
I mean, yeah. So that goes back to what Tony point is. This is probably Doc Rivers' best team that he's coached.
I don't think so. I think the Clippers was the best team he had.
I thought Boston was the best team.
With Jamal Crawford, JJ Redick, CP3, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin. Who was the three? I think Wesley
Yeah,
Johnson.
you are at that point.
Karan Butler.
I don't think he was much for them. I think you were thinking more like Spencer Hawes and Big Baby.
Bro, just keep it simple. Just keep it
Randy
simple. Joel
Foley.
Embiid is probably the best player. It's probably the best player he coached. And James Harden is probably the second best player he coached. Or Chris Paul. Like you could throw it up either way, but this is definitely the best team that he's had.
See, I say Boston because I just felt like the consistency with Boston. Like
I can say I can agree with Boston. I can agree with Boston.
They were a team.
Yeah, I can agree with Boston.
Like they worked together. They did their jobs. They were coachable. They ran sets. Like Doc Rivers coming out of a timeout was probably one of the scariest things when they were on.
It was. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
he was
Like-
he was automatic.
And they were running plays to perfection. So I'm just saying from a coachable standpoint, I felt like that's why I felt like Boston was his best team.
It's really unfair
Chris,
for the. Go ahead, Tony.
Not because Embiid obviously is the best player he's ever coached, but I'm just saying, like, from a team standpoint, from how they were coached, how they played, and how consistent they were.
Right.
I felt like if Doc would have got them all in their primes, they probably would have won 3 championships. Because they that team literally just ran out of gas.
Yeah, but people talk about them like they did. They only won 1.
That's what I was going to say.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
They act like they act like they three-peated the way they be walking around with these varsity jackets. It's sickening.
Yeah, they be walking.
It's
they be
sickening.
walking
Like it's a
crazy.
brotherhood. Nobody could join a team to get more money. Ray Allen can't join a team to get more money and win another ring.
That's not why he left, though. He left because he felt like his role was being diminished because he was getting older.
I get that, but how they treat him?
I mean, he left and went to the enemy.
Right.
You know, enemy.
But I'm saying, I'm saying they were so mad.
He did. That's why he cried when he beat them.
He did it. I don't understand why they were so mad. He did it so late in his career. It's not like it was prime Ray Allen.
It was
on the Seattle Supersonics. Right. That's what I'm saying. Who left them and did that? That's what I'm saying. If Doc would have had all of them in their primes with Rajon Rondo running that show, ooh-wee.
Yeah,
that would have been scary. They were all past their primes when they went to the Celtics.
One thing I was going to say is
but they knew their roles.
Doc Rivers gets so much talent to only have one ring is ridiculous.
I mean, only one team can
Doc Rivers what?
He only won 1 ring.
Well, he's saying for all the talent he had.
And let me let you know he had Tracy McGrady.
Oh my God. Grant Hill got injured.
I get that. Yeah, I didn't say Grant Hill. I said Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, but you see, this is the context. You got to get context to it. He had Tracy McGrady where Grant Hill was injured. T-Mac went there to play with Grant Hill, and he was hurt. He got hurt.
Do you know when he got hurt?
Yeah, when he got there. When T-Mac got there. The truth.
I'm talking about the talent he had for years. He's had talent. That's 19. Yeah, that's the 90s. From 90s now, he's only won 1 ring.
I mean,
because T-Mac only been to the playoffs a few times.
Nah, he's been to the playoffs a lot. He just never left the first round.
Yeah.
He's been to the playoffs a lot. His team was just always bad.
It wasn't bad.
That's true.
But
he went to the
man, let's go out. Let's go out west.
And Miami was also created to stop Boston.
Oh, that's true. You had the young big 3 too. That's the young big 3 versus the old big 3.
Old big 3, right? That's what I'm saying. You had the young big 3 versus the old big 3.
Yeah.
They beat both of them.
That's cheating.
And then
that's cheating.
They beat both of them. Yep.
They had to create that
never
younger.
Want to talk
that
about
younger.
LeBron losing, and he can't take it. All right, man. Let's actually talk about LeBron losing some more. Actually,
this is blasphemy. This is why you guys will never succeed.
Listen, we all succeed. Your boy AD is hurt again, which means LeBron James' chances
I don't want to hear it.
of going to the playoffs this season has greatly diminished. So I got a question. And I know what y'all gonna say, so I'm actually asking.
You don't even have to say that. You don't even have to say all that.
Person. I'm gonna ask a non-biased person in here.
All right,
Coach Chris. Yo, Chris.
So he's so biased.
AD, LeBron going to the playoffs without AD?
He hates me. Watch him. He's gonna answer that with hate in his heart.
I could answer that with hate in my heart.
Watch
There's no way.
Oh my God.
But
that's hate.
Wait, hold on. Hate. So you think LeBron's gonna go to the playoffs without Anthony Davis?
Absolutely not. But you say
all right.
You got hate in your heart. That's all I want the people to know. People, I want y'all to know he got hate in his heart.
Oh my god!
All right?
I don't have any hate in my heart. I really don't. But I just feel like there's no way the Lakers can make the playoffs without Anthony Davis. I feel like it's just clear cut. That's what it is. Like there's no way around it. You need Anthony Davis.
So a 39-year-old LeBron can't carry a team by itself.
No.
Agreed.
No.
Not this roster.
Agreed.
Not this roster.
Hate in your heart.
If that Pacers trade was made, then okay. Maybe they could do something. But no. He needs AD. He needs AD at his highest level.
Yeah.
For the Lakers to be successful. AD brings so much when he's on the floor and he's healthy that missing that, there's no way to compensate for that.
Hold on, let's put it into context because people think he's really injured. It's just a little sore back.
No.
Right?
It's a back injury, but this is
sore back.
We haven't played game one. We haven't even played game one yet of the season.
He could have just not played. He could have just not played. You didn't need to say he was injured.
Right.
But he was injured. He's injured.
He's not injured. It's just back tightness. That's all.
Bro,
that's all it is. Just need some heat. That's it.
Yeah.
What is this? What is the effect? What is the effect of Anthony Davis being injured, Tom? What's the effect they gonna have? This is gonna have on the Lakers.
It's huge. They can't win without Anthony Davis. It's as simple as that. AD is an important piece to that team. Without AD, LeBron's gonna have to average 30 and not make it to the play-in tournament again. But listen, it's important that AD gets this rest. Why play him in the preseason? We saw him that first preseason game. He looked amazing. AD also said that that his goal is to play 82 games this year. If AD gives me 65 to 70 games, the Lakers may be a top 5 team in the NBA.
Take it.
I mean, in the Western Conference, easy. When he plays, they don't lose. Period. When they play, the last time he played, they won a championship. I'm good. LeBron gave me 30 a game last year. I'm good. I got Russell Westbrook as an addition. I'm cool with. If AD can stick to his promise to playing 82 games and give me 70,
promise.
I'll take that.
You seen AD on streaming the other day, and when he was streaming, he was playing it with himself on 2K, and then injured, and then himself got injured.
Oh, I seen that. He just stared at the screen.
That's all.
No way to run from it.
There's no way. His face is on the screen. Like, oh shit, that's crazy. I mean, listen, he's always hurt. I mean, this is gonna be a huge effect. They don't have no backup for him. They don't got nobody to. They don't have nothing there. So they're gonna definitely have to hang their hat on defense. And if Darvin Ham don't got this team, I mean, the amount of times I've seen Darvin Ham talk about their identity, if the Lakers is not a top 10, top 12 defensive team, then I don't know, bro. We're gonna have to start having some conversations. I'm just saying, because it's being driven down our throats, like defensive team, defense. All right.
Y'all better play some defense.
What's an ideal starting lineup you think would bring them to that top 5?
I mean, I think their starting lineup is gonna be Russ, Nunn, Braun, AD, and they got an athletic 5. I forgot his name.
Damian Jones.
Damian Jones. Yeah. That's gonna be the 5 right there. You're gonna have Patrick coming off the bench, Pat Bev coming off the bench.
Damian Jones plays defense too as well.
Damian Jones plays defense.
I'd rather start. I say same thing. I won't say same thing. I think I'll take Russ, Lonnie Walker, LeBron, AD, and Thomas Bryant.
Kendrick Nunn could create for himself.
Right. But when is he going to get that chance when he's playing with LeBron?
I mean, LeBron can't be on the ball the entire game, the entire time, right?
True, but as history has have it, that's pretty much what's going to happen.
But
I don't think he should.
That's not true. I mean, LeBron's played with shot creators ever since he started winning championships. D-Wade was a shot creator, which is why it worked with LeBron. Kyrie's a shot creator. Even before he started winning championships, he played
but those are main players. I think Henny is referring to like role players, right? So not star players, role players.
And I like Lonnie Walker for defense, and spacing.
Well, the
that would be good. And Thomas Bryant can shoot threes.
But the reason Russell Westbrook doesn't work is because he can't do any of those things I just said.
What, shot create?
That he can't shot create for himself.
Russell Westbrook can't shot create?
I think he creates shots.
He creates shots for others, but he doesn't create shots. He's not good at creating shots for himself.
Russell Westbrook is a one-man fast break.
Yeah, and if there's no fast break,
putting your head down and going to the rim is I wouldn't put that in the same category as shot creating. DeMar DeRozan is a shot creator.
Okay.
Zach LaVine is a shot creator. Kobe Bryant was a shot creator. Russell Westbrook is not a shot creator.
Yeah, he's not a shot creator.
He only goes one way.
That's the issue that LeBron has with him because
he's a tempo pushing guard.
Right. The only shot creator on the floor is LeBron.
Kendrick Nunn.
So when LeBron's not on the floor, there's no shots being created.
And that's why Kendrick Nunn is going to be starting at the 2 because he's a shot creator.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I got Nunn starting at the 2 as well.
Yeah, he's a.
But doing that is going to affect your defense. So you're not
going to play
right. That's why.
Well, that's why Henny wanted Lonnie Walker.
I wanted Lonnie Walker for the defense.
But Kendrick Nunn plays defense too. He's a two-way player.
Not a two-way player.
He's a small.
I've never heard someone use the word.
Yeah, he's not a two-way player
so loosely as much as this guy.
Everybody
calls everybody in the NBA a two-way
everybody.
Player.
Like who?
Steph Curry's a two-way player.
He is
a two-way player.
You see?
Who else? Who else?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Who else?
Chris, is Steph Curry a two-way player?
Damian
yes, he
is a two-way player.
Unbiased.
Yes, he is. What do you?
His camera's frozen. Hold on. Chris' camera's frozen. Unbiased. Chris, you with us?
I think
he's gotten better on the defensive end. That's all I'm saying.
Only time Curry's gotten cooked on defense. Only time Curry's got cooked on defense is when he switches on to LeBron. We got this thing in our head that Curry gets picked on. He does not get picked on. He doesn't.
He doesn't. You can't tell Curry
go
over there and
Curry's
shut
on
down
the
this
floor.
player.
Okay, that's fine. But that doesn't. But he's still right now. Curry's an above average defender.
Okay, not a two-way. Doesn't deem him a two-way.
I mean, in my book, if you're an above average defender and you're an elite offensive player, I think you're a two-way.
Yeah,
that's it right there.
Change that.
If you play really good defense and you're an offensive player, two-way. Because you got players like
Curry plays as much defense as LeBron.
No, he does not. That's disrespectful. No, he does not.
So Curry's a better defender than LeBron?
This is not what you said. You said he plays as much
defense as LeBron. Yeah.
No, he does not. No, he does not. LeBron plays.
Is LeBron a two-way player?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
LeBron plays better defense. Okay, here's some context. LeBron being a two-way player is LeBron. The reason why I say he's not a two-way player because he doesn't consistently defend at that high level. He takes a lot of plays off defensively. He just does because he's older now, right? So it's not no really fault to him. Really, it's fault of the time. He's just older. But Curry is not a liability on defense. He's an above average defender.
So call him that.
That's what I said.
it. He's not a two-way.
Because it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful that you call Kawhi Leonard a two-way player, and in the same sentence you call Steph Curry a two-way player.
That sounds
Be
disrespectful.
respectful to the
That
term.
sounds
Disrespectful.
that sounds actually wild. That sounds ridiculous.
He's an above average.
That sounds ridiculous.
Which is good.
That sounds ridiculous.
AD
You're right.
is a two-way player.
You're right.
Giannis is a two-way player.
You're right.
Right.
You're right.
But
But see,
Steph
that's
Curry's a
sound
two-way
logic.
player.
But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that the other
Steph Curry's out here just getting cooked.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? Like everyone just has this.
I agree.
This
He's not
this.
getting cooked.
They
Nobody
have
said
this
that.
LeBron
You're-
James
all of
switch.
it
Hold
is-
on.
And you be saying that.
You have this LeBron
I
James
never said he got cooked. I just said he
switching-
don't play defense.
Curry switching on
Same
LeBron
thing.
and LeBron just smoking Curry. He's LeBron James. He's gonna pick on the littlest person on the court. LeBron James.
He don't do that to two-way players.
Huh?
He don't do that to two-way players.
Disagree.
He does it to everybody. What are you talking about? Thus, he's
That's
about
why.
to pass.
LeBron does that to Kawhi Leonard.
What?
LeBron does that
So
to
y'all about to
Giannis.
talk about how Kawhi Leonard locks up LeBron?
Oh
Huh?
my gosh.
You guys are being disrespectful. LeBron is unlockdownable.
Oh.
Hetty, where did you go?
There's two-way.
Camera broke.
Listen. There's
the
two-way
camera broke.
players, and those two-way players don't get cooked often. That's it. That's all it is, bro.
They don't, but you're
all
not
it
sitting
is.
here about to tell me like I can't. Who'd you have winning the Clippers the Clippers Lakers head-to-head matchout? Who you had winning that? You remember?
AD is healthy. If AD is healthy.
Not you
I
trying to
have it.
compare to a 39-year-old LeBron, 38-year-old LeBron.
Y'all be
funny.
moving the
37.
goalposts,
He's 37.
bro.
That's funny. The goalpost.
37.
The goalpost for a 37-year-old.
Y'all be moving
For a
it everywhere.
37-year-old. For a 37-year-old.
You just try to
Don't make me list the
compare.
other. Don't make me list the other 37-year-olds. What they average. Don't let me do that, please. I really don't want to. I don't want to. Come on.
Oh my god.
We're lucky. We're lucky we still have them doing this. Because it's Carter at 37. That was tragic.
Nah, you don't gotta name nobody.
Don't do that to
No,
Vince.
nobody. There is nobody in the class.
Don't do that to Vince. Don't do that to Vince Saturday.
I'm just saying, if you're not going out there and doing 30, make a podcast like us. All right? Back it up. Back it up.
He's in
Back
a
it
class
up.
by himself.
Come on. 37-year-olds averaging 30. I'm moving the
That's tough.
goalposts. I'm
Yeah,
moving the
I mean-
goalposts.
I can't wait to see
That's
him.
okay.
I can't wait to see him take that that number one spot. I can't wait till LeBron take that number one spot as for points. It's really he gonna have a lot of he gonna pass up a lot of people. At that point, it's gonna be tough not to call him the GOAT. But
Then call him.
that's neither here nor
There you
there.
go.
I must start treating y'all like Draymond. Ask me what that mean.
I have no idea.
I ain't with the pool games.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Draymond Tyson.
Draymond Tyson.
Draymond Tyson, right?
Busy.
Listen, they saying that he gonna. What y'all think about this? Is this a big deal? This is what championship teams do.
Competition.
I mean, I was watching the Draymond podcast the other day, and he made he threw a slight jab at Jordan Poole, and I thought that was kind of like okay, and then literally next 2 days this story comes out.
What do you say?
Jordan Poole was doing like a shooting contest with Steph and Clay, and he was talking mad shit, and they just showed him up, and he was like, you know, those are best shooters in the world. Like, why you even like? Obviously, they're gonna win. So Draymond was like, no, nigga, like stand on that, stand on the fact that you were just talking like you was talking, and how like all that trash talk you was talking about. Don't try to take passive aggressive or the easy route out saying, oh, they're the greatest shooters, of course, you know. So he said that. So I mean, I'm paraphrasing. You can go check it out yourself and look at it.
I could agree with that. I mean, I could take that for what it is. Yeah, I mean, I agree. If you're gonna come out to Steph and Clay with that kind of energy, stand on that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with confidence. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Nothing wrong with confidence. You're playing with these guys, so you having that confidence should be and being with them should elevate your game.
Right.
But he might be on some type of drug if he thinks he's gonna be shooting.
He might be some type of drug if what?
He think that he's about to be shooting better than Stephen Clay. Those are just. But I love it though. I love the competitive from a competitive standpoint. Those are the two guys that you gotta go at to get to the level you want to reach at. Those are the two guys that you're aspiring to be like on the basketball floor.
Right.
So yeah. So I like it. You know, I don't like him trying to rescind it though, like trying to act like, oh, they're the best after losing.
Right.
Just say, y'all got me. I'm coming back though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's what Draymond basically. That was Draymond's.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I agree with that energy.
Yeah.
I agree with that energy.
But when I seen that and then I heard this, I'm like, I don't know, maybe something may be there.
This camaraderie is all cool and fine and dandy. Once these contracts start coming out, Draymond wants to get paid, Clay wants to get paid, and you have to pay Jordan Poole. We gonna see how much they love Golden State. This fight means nothing. Once that contract talk comes up, we gonna see. We're gonna see.
What you think this do for their what you think this do for their repeat chances, Tom? And this affects their repeat chances?
I think this is disappointing. Right. And honestly, if I'm Golden State, I'm looking at what needs to happen to Draymond. Draymond just punched so that you just to paint this picture, Jordan Poole's up for $188 million contract extension. Right? So it's a rookie extension, just like Barrett and Tyler Hero and all those boys just got. So he's up for that type of extension with them, right? If he gets that takes away from that $160 million that Draymond wants, right?
Sure.
How do you? He's confident. Jordan Poole's confident. You can't sway his confidence when he's shooting with Klay Thompson and Steph Curry and he's talking shit. That shows me that my young boy's confident. I love that.
Yeah.
Right. Draymond has averaged less than 10 points, less than 10 rebounds, less than 10 assists for the last 3 years. And you have the audacity to punch one of my biggest investments who's going to be going into my future.
Not the investments.
We need to have a conversation.
The investment talk.
Because I'm not happy about that. You know, I was watching Steph Curry's press conference right before we got on, and everyone's asking him about Draymond. And he's just like, you know, Draymond needs time to just collect himself and think. Draymond's in a place where I think it's about money. Jordan Poole talks that talk, but he backs it up, which probably pisses Draymond off more. But what really just bothers me about this is probably 50% of the Golden State Warriors are all young. They're young.
Yeah.
What message does that send if Draymond Green has the ability to just go up and punch one of the best young players? That you start to lose control. You start to lose control of your organization.
Tony, I got a question. Did you play organized basketball?
I did. Yep.
Did you guys ever fight?
Yeah, of course.
Scrimmage?
That's a part of it.
It happens. I'm not surprised that it didn't happen. I'm not surprised at all. They just don't talk about it. And the only reason they probably did it was it probably was the wrong time. The probably media was there, so they had to discipline them.
No.
Somebody was probably there.
No,
that's the only reason we found out.
I saw
Jordan
Draymond
used to snuff his teammates.
I saw Draymond do this to KD. KD destroyed his career because of this.
You've seen it. That's the point I'm trying to say.
No, I don't understand it.
It
So
happens
Henny's
more
trying
than
to,
you
Henny's
think.
trying to
It
say
happens
this.
more than you
This
think.
would have never even been spoken about if the right person wasn't there to get this story
Right.
out.
Exactly.
Like
somebody that
it
wasn't
probably
supposed
would
to
have been
see
a
it,
locker
seen it.
room, probably would have been a practice scuffle, would have been over, and that would have been it.
That was it.
But someone
And
was there
here's
that was able to leak the story.
here's why it would have been talked about. Because Draymond Green he's not going back to practice. He's not at practice.
I'm saying he wouldn't have been suspended. He wouldn't have been suspended if somebody didn't see.
No, I disagree.
It happens.
You guys gotta
it happens
watch-
all
you
the
gotta
time. There's
watch-
always fights.
No,
There's always
no,
fights
you have to
in
watch.
practice.
Michael Jordan
You have
punched
to
Steve
watch
Kerr.
the press conference. You
What
have
happened to him?
You have to watch
Nothing?
the press conference with Steph Curry. You know, Steph Curry's one of those guys where he won't say a lot, but he'll say a lot by not saying a lot.
What? Just dance all over the place just now.
I feel you.
You're
I
right,
feel you.
you're right.
You valid.
You're
You
right.
valid. Tone to tone.
You
Don't
gotta
stand on it.
watch
You,
it, bro.
you valid. You
Stand on
valid.
it.
You
Stand on what you just said.
You gotta watch it, bro. But yeah, if I'm Joe Lacob, if I'm Steve Kerr and Bob Myers, I'm looking at this, man. I'm looking at this and I'm saying, what do? We can't pay everybody, right?
Mhm.
He just punched my investment. He wants a 4-year contract. He'll be 37 in 4 years. He's averaging less than 10 points, less than 10 rebounds, and he wants 160 from me. Come on, bro. I got Kuminga. I got James Wiseman who's coming up. Moses Moody looks great. Great. He looks like he's ready to be in the rotation now.
Yeah.
And the two young boys they got, PBJ and Rollins.
Yeah,
They look
Patrick.
like their youth looks amazing. They look amazing. Draymond punching that boy in the face. I don't know. I don't know.
It means
It
nothing.
didn't sit well with me.
It happens. I'm telling you, it happens more than you think.
And they're putting out reports saying that Jordan's been acting different since they've been in conversation with his extension. Jordan, and Draymond said this on his podcast multiple times.
Right.
The reason he likes Jordan Poole is because Jordan Poole doesn't back down. He talks shit and he backs it up.
Right.
Draymond said that multiple. That's why he likes him.
True.
But if that's something that Jordan Poole has always done in practice, and now it's just getting to the point to where you feel like you got to put hands on him, there's a lot of things that's happening. Jordan Poole's about to make more money than you. You're not a priority to the team, clearly. It's a lot of, like, you know, Draymond Green, he's
This is
a
not the
prideful
first fight
guy.
they've been in.
It's not.
I would say it probably is.
Think so?
I would say it is. Andre Iguodala's on the internet trying to clean it up. Steph Curry, you gotta watch his press conference. You have to.
Because somebody's seen it. Somebody that wasn't supposed to seen it.
It doesn't matter.
That's
It's
what
bad.
happened. It's not. It's another day. Another day.
Okay.
Someone said it's bad. Hetty says another day.
If y'all not competing like that, then you don't want to win a championship.
You're not winning championship?
Nah. If y'all not competing like that, y'all not running for a championship. Y'all just going to work.
Here's the other thing, right? If Draymond, and it's confirmed, Draymond Green punched him in the face. There's no fixing that relationship, bro.
I don't know, boy.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm
telling you. You punch another man in the face, that relationship is never the same. Period. I don't care if it's playing basketball in anywhere in the world. You punch somebody in the face, the relationship is never the same.
I think I could agree on that, because no, I'm saying it's different when you just saying words on a bench and you're just going at each other, and then you actually make that physical contact and actually punch somebody in the face. Like
Erica,
that
I remember
relationship
one
is not
time-
repairable.
I remember one time Chris tried to beat me up.
Enlighten us.
I mean, that's the story. The man.
That's it.
The man grabbed me, threw me against the gate.
right, maybe the relationship is repairable.
That's funny.
I'm weak.
He said, "You play too much."
Got Chris fed up.
I remember that day too.
Fed up. It's funny. Funny story. The only time Chris got mad at me was we was playing on 2 different teams. So this is when I'm in shape. So 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
I go up for the layup. I never call fouls because I'm too strong for that. I finish anyway.
Right.
So he fouls me. I'm declining now. So I look at his face. I call
He
foul.
saw it was me. Said foul.
I call foul. He lost it.
I want to riot.
Lost it. I never call foul. He lost it, boy. I never seen so angry in his life, boy.
I was hyped.
Yeah,
The fact that he got fouled, I fouled him. He looked to see who it was. He saw it was me. Said foul.
And it's funny because you know how everybody be like, "How's that a foul?" It was a blatant foul. It was like it's like he suplexed me.
Right.
Thought I wasn't gonna call it.
I was tight.
Because you
I
thought
was even more tight because I know it was a hard foul.
because you thought he was gonna. You thought you would just try to use.
He wasn't gonna call it.
That's
He didn't call all game.
Wow.
Say he was getting butchered all game. He ain't called one foul.
But he called that one.
He called that
That's
one,
funny.
That's hilarious.
and it was for game 2. It was for the game.
Oh,
That's a foul.
Dang.
Yep. And there's no argument because he knows. He knew.
that's funny.
That's tough.
We here, baby. Episode 20.
And he.
20. Appreciate
In the
y'all.
books.
Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends. Go ahead, Henry.
Family.
Yo, who?
Everybody. Just share. Friends, family, everybody. Just share with everyone. Let them know that we out here.
Out
Let them know
here.
that we out here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should probably hit up like I think we should do like a live show when the season starts.
Yeah. Let's do that.
See what happens. Have the comment section going crazy.
That's gonna be fun. And bear with us for technical difficulties, because it's gonna be some.
It's definitely gonna happen.
It's gonna be some.
Definitely gonna
Right? We probably might not even show. Who knows?
happen. Mm-hmm.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
Crazy things might happen. You might be like, you might be sitting there talking, and then you never know. Henny just might disappear. Eyes on
funny, right?
Podium Podcast, baby.
Put me back. Put me back.
Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. No one should be talking. Yeah, eyes on podium. Open at the corner for the 3, nobody knows. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. No one should be talking. Yeah, eyes on podium. Open at the corner for the 3, nobody knows. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. No one should be talking. Yeah, eyes on podium. Open at the corner for the 3, nobody knows. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. No one should be talking. Yeah, eyes on podium.
This is going to turn into for the rest of the season.
Yeah, media outbreak.
Right.
Yeah,
Or trying to speak, or
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time, place, we can talk about it. Last night I was